Hello student, welcome back to BHS Sumati Academy. This is your science teacher Rasmi Dikshit. So after the summer holidays again we have to start our study, and today we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter 3, fiber to fabric. Means in this chapter we have to learn about how the fabric is made of and what is the process to make a fabric from a fiber. So first of all we have to understand about the fiber. What is fiber? So first question which comes from the chapter name, that is what is fiber. So we all have always drink juices, yes, okay. So have you seen whenever the juice is extracted from any fruit, so what happen when this juice is extracted? So we get the liquid, but still after getting the liquid there is a part left behind, part which we threw out. So what is this? This is the and this part, leftover part, also has some thin strands, some thin threads. So this part is called as the fiber of that fruit, okay. Means if next example we take, okay, if we take any leaf from any plant and if we try to tear across its width, not the length, so what happen? It is not easily it is very difficult that we will tear out this, because there is a thin thread like structures in the leaf. So this thin, long, thin and thread like strands are called as fiber. Now if we will take the next example about the fiber, we all have loved the taste of elaichi in the kheer, in the in so many sweets, desserts. So whenever if we will try to eat alone cardamom or elaichi, so what happened? We continue to chew that cardamom for some time. So after some time what happened? It becomes very difficult to swallow the minor remaining part of that cardamom, because only whenever we have eaten up a maximum part of the cardamom, only a thin thread like structures is left, and which is very difficult to swallow that thread like structure. So this thread like structure of cardamom is known as a fiber, okay. We have also have next example of fiber, that is in spinach. So whenever we see the if we will talk about spinach, so whenever we see in its stalk, okay, spinach has a leaf with its stalk. So what we see in the stalk of the spinach, there is a thread like components present in the spinach. So these thread like components are called as a fiber, and these fiber which is present in our food like sugarcane, spinach and some other fruit, in mango also. So these thread like structure are known as dietary fibers, okay, because these dietary fibers are very good for our health. It is very compulsory in our food, because first of all these dietary fibers are made of cellulose, and second thing, in the second chapter we have learned about, because dietary fibers are very important, because through the fibers we get the roughage which is very good for our digestion system, okay. So dietary fibers, and dietary fibers are also present in non-edible parts of the plant, which is very useful. So whatever fibers we get from the non-edible parts, we can use these fibers for making lots of things, okay. We can also get the fibers from the animals, okay, which is not edible, but we can make so many things from these fibers which we got from the animals. So fibers are present in animals, in the muscles of animals, in the hairs and fleece or fur, okay. Fleece is also called a fluffy coating, okay. There is a very fluffy and hard thick coating, not the hard, thick coating of the animals, which is also work as which we also called as a fur. So this is the fiber. So what are the fiber are made up of long chains of proteins. Basically fibers also are protein. These are the long chain of proteins, okay. So this is the fiber. Again, if the fiber, what is the fiber? There is a thread like structures in the food in the plants, which is known as a fiber. Or basically, if we will talk about the dietary fibers, they are made up of cellulose, and other fibers are also a long chain of proteins. Okay, now classification of fibers. Okay, classification of fibers. So there are three category of fibers. Okay, there are three categories of fibers. Okay, again, if you will have a doubt what is fiber, fibers are the threads like structure or thread like strands present in plant and animals. Okay, fibers are a thread like strands or structure present in animals and plants. Now fibers, we have categorized fibers in three categories: dietary fiber, natural fiber and synthetic fiber. Okay, what are the dietary fibers? As we have learned about the fiber which is present in spinach. Okay, so fiber which we are getting from our food. Okay, of whatever food we are taking, it is also known as a diet. That diet we are taking, so same dietary fibers. So fiber which we are getting from our foods like spinach, sugarcane. Okay, so no use in fabric, but this dietary fiber we can't use in making the fabric. This dietary fibers is only used for our body, for keeping our body healthy, for keeping our digestion system healthy. We can't get fiber from this fabric from this fiber. Now next type of fiber we have, that is natural fiber. Means we get the natural fiber from the plant as well as from the animals. From the plant like cotton, jute, linen. Okay, and natural next from the animal, that is what we get from the sheep, goat, rabbit. Okay, so these are the natural which is not man made. Okay, it is we can get these natural fiber from the plant as well as from the animal. Okay, now third type of fiber is synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber, with the name we can understand, which is not natural, which is made by the human beings, which is made by some chemicals. So these are known as a synthetic, like nylon, rayon, trilene. Okay, these are the synthetic fiber. So if we will talk about the process from fiber to fabric, so first the smallest unit is fiber. Then with the fiber we get the yarn. In the later next video I will explain in detail what is yarn, and then with the from the yarn we get the fabric.